Hi, Amit. Oceana here with G3 Agency with your free website audit for Adar builders in Los Angeles, California. In this free SEO website audit provided by G3 Agency, I'm going to show you 3 to 4 things that you can do to get Adar builders in front of people who are searching for construction and remodel services in the Los Angeles area. And like I said to Cindy on the phone, I don't expect anything in return for this video, but I would love some feedback on whether it was helpful for you and whether it was clear. So I will be following up with you in the next few days or so to see if you had a chance to watch. Okay, so the first thing that I always notice, I always check for when I go to a new website is, do they have a click to call phone number up here? So you've got a phone number and it's rather easy to find visually, so that's good, but it's not a click to call. You really want to make sure that this is a link that basically the link will look like TEL colon and then the numbers in your phone number. And what that'll do is it'll mean that people on their mobile phones, which is going to be 70% of your website visitors, 70% of them will be on their mobile phone, and that'll make it easy for people to just decide to work with you, click on that phone number, and boom, they don't have to copy and paste over. I know it seems like a silly, small little difference, but it does make a difference, so why not do it, right? And the second thing I always check is content, which is how many words are on the home page and on the back pages, and are those words relevant? Do they actually have to do with what you do? And I can see that the words on your homepage are definitely relevant, but there are not enough of them. If I scroll down, yeah, there's just not enough words here. What you really want is 2,000 or more words on your homepage, 1,000 or more words on your other pages. That's because Google sees content as king, and it believes that if you have lots of words that have to do with what you do, you must be an expert, and therefore you must be the most relevant person for their searchers to see. And then the final thing I want to point out is your images. So if I right click on this and I click Save Image As, I can see that this image was saved as Interior Design YC6M4ME. That's not really helping you much. What you want to do is you want to find out what people are searching for when they're looking, like what people are typing into Google when they're looking for your services in your area, and you want to save your images as those key phrases. And you also want to include those key phrases in that 2,000 words on your homepage and 1,000 on the other pages, and that'll help you get seen by people. Okay. So here is Ahrefs. This is a tool that my agency uses that I absolutely love, but I'm a nerd like that. So the UR and DR score here that you see is on a scale from 0 to 100, how trustworthy does Google think that your website is. UR is for the specific page, so in this case your home page, and then DR is for your entire website. 10 and 7 is not terrible, to be honest, but it's not enough. You definitely want to increase that score. And how you increase that score is by getting good referring domains with lots of backlinks. So I'll explain that too. So a backlink, you may know this already, but in case you don't, a backlink is any link that goes from another website back to yours. Hence backlink. Referring domains is how many of those websites there are. So there are 45 different websites pointing to your website with links, a total of 66 times. So 1 or 2 for each one, maybe several. And then organic keywords here. So this is an interesting one too. Organic keywords and organic traffic go together. But not quite the same way. So there are 148 words that a person could type into Google and find you in the first 100 results. However, unfortunately, being number 11 through 99 is basically like not existing at all. You really need to be on that first page of Google results in order to be getting the traffic, which is why you have so many keywords, but only 9 people come into your site every month on average through one of those keywords. So we can take a look and try to figure out what's going on here. So addition builders, that's not really helpful. You want to look for, oh, here's a good one. So here, kitchen remodeling Los Angeles. 300 people are typing that into Google every single month on average. That's what this number tells me. And then KD stands for keyword difficulty. And that's on a scale from 0 to 100. How difficult would it be to show up on the first page? And this is a 3 out of 100, which sounds extremely low, but it's not quite as low as it sounds. We really like to go after 5 and below. So 3 is within that range, and so it is very doable. You are currently sitting in the 20th position, which is the very bottom of the second page. So you definitely want to increase that because of those 300. If you were sitting in that first position, you could expect to get about 100 visitors to your site for every month, just from that one keyword if you were showing up in that first position. Now, that would take time. I'm not going to say, you know, it's definitely going to happen. I'm not going to say it's going to happen overnight because that's simply not true. But this is possible. You know, this is a good one to look at, go after. Okay, so then what else? What other keywords too? So I did a little research for you. You got kitchen remodeler Los Angeles, also a keyword difficulty of 3, so very achievable. And 400 people are typing that into Google exactly that same way every single month. So let's check it out. If I type kitchen remodeler Los Angeles in here, this is the results that I get. Ads first, most people skip right past those. Then we have the Google Map Pack, M-A-P-P-A-C-K. And what this is it's the top 3 local results. Basically, how they got up here and how you would want to go about getting up there as well is with citations. What a citation is similar to a backlink in that it is a vote of confidence from another website to yours, right? However, instead of it being a link, this is a listing of your name, address, and phone number listed the exact way that they are listed on your Google My Business listing. So you want to make sure that the Google My Business listing is accurate, that your phone number, name, and address specifically are exactly right. So that way when you go and list those things on these directories like Yext, CityStar, White Pages, Yellow Pages, Facebook, Yelp, there are lots, that's not even the beginning of it. But you want to make sure that your information is accurate so that when you're putting your information on those sites too, that they mesh and Google can see that they're the same exact thing, and that'll help push you to the top. None of that though is as exciting, pardon me, as being in this position right here. This is what we call the #1 organic result. It's the first result after the map pack and after this little people ask thing that sometimes shows up. This link will statistically get 1/3 of all the visitors coming to this page. So this is the one, this will probably get about 120 visitors each month. So now we wonder, what is it that's making it so that they're showing up here and you're not? What can we do in order to surpass them and get into that spot ourselves? So first thing I notice, of course, is the content. So they have lots of words on their homepage, but still not that minimum of 2,000. So going after 2,000 minimum is actually going to help you quite a bit. And then if you right click on their images, you can see that they're saving their image as KR Los Angeles. That's not helping them very much either. So that's another way that you can pull ahead. If we look at, if we look at their health score on Ahrefs, we can see that their domain rating is quite high. That's because they've got a pretty big website. However, the UR score is not that high. And this is, if you remember, this is the exact page we're talking about. In this case, we're not trying to beat their whole website. We're just trying to beat this page because this is the page that's showing up on Google for the keyword that we want. So we definitely do want to try to get ahead of them for their whole website because that would be good for us. But we just need to do well enough that we get ahead of them, right? You don't have to run faster than the bear. You just have to run faster than the other guy. And so we definitely can outdo them if we work hard at it and we do it for a while, right? And then here is another fun way to find some keywords we might want to show up for. We can actually look at what keywords they're showing up for. We see we have kitchen remodeling Los Angeles, kitchen remodeler Los Angeles kitchen remodel. That's another one we didn't even see earlier. 100 people are typing it in that way every single month. And they're in the second position and getting almost 20 traffic a month from it. So, and it would I would expect that to be more like 30, 35 if they were sitting in the first position for that one. So that's a fun way to find more keywords. Okay, that is the end of my presentation. I'm just going to quickly recap for you. You want to increase the content on your home page to 2,000 or more, and on the other pages to 1,000 or more. You want to implement backlinks to rank for high volume keywords, backlinks from credible and relevant sources. And then you want to add citations, your name, address, and phone number to different directories across the internet in order to be in order to be found for on the map pack. This is my phone number up in the corner in green there, and my email address right underneath it. I would be happy to answer any questions that you have, and I do look forward to hearing from you about how this presentation was for you and if you learned anything. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day.